Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this reading. This reading is going to be a message from Spirit about what Spirit wants you to know about your self love journey. So, this is about your personal self love journey and what Spirit wants you to know along this journey. So, we have three pals to choose from. This pal here will be pal one, then we have pal two, then we have pile three. If you want to pick based on the type of stone, this first stone is green moss agate. Green moss agate. That's for pile one. Pile two, we have brachiated jasper. Brachiated jasper is pile two. And pile three, we have rhodonite. Rhodonite is for pile three. Okay, so choose your pile. I have one oracle card, animal spirit guide cards already pulled for each pile. And then I'll just shuffle the cards and let spirit talk for the rest of the message using other decks. But there's already one card that's already selected for your pile. And then the rest we're going to flow with spirit. Okay, so go ahead and choose your pals. Pal one here, green moss agate. Pal two here is the brachiated jasper, and pal three is the rhodonite. So go ahead and choose your pals, and I will see you guys at each pal shortly. All right, welcome Pile One. If you chose Pile One, you chose the green moss agate stone. So let's get into your message with this animal spirit guide oracle card. And once again, the question is pretty much what spirit wants you to know about your self-love journey. So what does spirit want you to know? The animal here is the humpback whale. And the message says, music is essential to your healing and well being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. So, if you are someone who, I mean, the message is, clear pretty much, but if you're someone who loves singing, loves writing music, like this is a passion of yours, then this is pretty much a message to get back into it. Get back into it. Find your healing there. Find your appreciation for yourself by getting back into your craft. And even if you aren't a singer, but you appreciate music, like you like listening to it, then pretty much ask spirit to bring the songs into your consciousness that will raise your vibrations. Ask spirit for high vibrational music to come along your journey. Okay, so let's see what other messages. And let's just kind of shuffle from this romance deck because, we are talking about love. We're talking about self love. So let's get an oracle card from the romance deck for pile one. What message do you have about self love for pile one, spirit? All right, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So jump back into your music, jump back into, your writing, your listening, but the goal is to just kind of pull away and get back into yourself. Like this feels like a going in hermit mode type situation. Like disconnect, choose what you need to disconnect from and go back within. Go back within, because that's where you're gonna essentially find your love at. That's where you're gonna realize that you are this awesome person by exploring yourself more. Take time to explore yourself more and see what things you enjoy, what things you appreciate. I'll turn the cards this way. All right, let's get a tarot card to kind of clarify some messages here. Uh-oh. We got a couple of them. So let's just reshuffle and see if we can get just one or two, Spirit. One or two clarifiers. Here we go. All right, we have the Three of Wands here in this Nine of Pentacles. I will first say this Nine of Pentacles is sticking out to me as someone who is like independent and on their journey. An independent thinker, embracing all that life has to offer. This Three of Wands cards here is about um planning, making plans, looking out over the world and just kind of seeing, visualizing what your next step is. So go within, do this yourself. You're not one that needs to consult too many other people in order to really understand what you need to do on your journey, what path you need to take. You have this knowledge yourself and you're already in the planning phase. So continue on your journey and understand that you are capable of making these decisions. But you're gonna have to retreat. You're gonna have to get some quiet time in, and get some time to just really kind of sit and listen to your thoughts. Um, Listen to music, and music will help you along your journey as well. So this is pretty clear. You're gonna have to retreat, go within, see what messages you can gather from just sitting. If you just sit at home somewhere and listen to, find some songs, put some music on, just let them play and let your thoughts roam. Okay, so let's see what other message we have here. What message do you have for Power and Spirit about their self-love journey? Self-love for Power One. Okay, right here we have decrease, decline, cutting back, frugality, contraction, letting go, less is more, resourcefulness, a sacrifice. That to me is going along with that retreat. You may even have people that you need to kind of like cut off along this path, or even, I don't want to say cut off, but pull back from, because there may be some influences that's kind of affecting what you think about yourself. And you don't need that. You need to get a clear understanding about yourself by yourself. Like, you don't need anyone else affecting how you think about your own personal self. So you may need to cut some people back. These cards came out as well. I'm gonna just go ahead and read these. But there's also increase. Okay, so we have the opposite of decrease, which is also increase. And it's talking about sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, abundance. All of this, I feel like Spirit is saying, give this to yourself. Like, understand that there's abundance in you. Flower yourself, give to yourself. Like, see the beauty within you. We have great power, strength of character, authority, dignity, influence, self confidence, leadership, peak condition, and potency. Have confidence in yourself. You are a powerful being, and it's time for you to get back to that. Get back to that and understand it. The taming power of the small, self restraint, self sufficiency, careful preparations, resourcefulness, minor impediments, adaptability. This is the second time one of these cards said resourcefulness. And it's for me, the message that's coming out is to kind of go back into maybe you're depending on someone, like maybe you're connected to someone because you're depending on them to provide for you. And spirit is pretty much saying, like, you can do it on your own. This might be the person that you need to kind of, disconnect from or just kind of cut back from so that you can really dig deep within yourself. So, look at all the other options that you have. Like you're a resourceful person. Understand that. Understand the power that you have. Understand the abundance that you have. Like remember that because somewhere along the way you may have forgotten. And it may be because of a mindset, even if it's not a particular person, but it's something that's just kind of like blocking or distorting how you feel about yourself. So you just kind of need to cut those negative influences out and just kind of get back to your plans, what you desire, the things that you want out of life, the things that bring you happiness, the things that bring you joy. And it's going to be a journey that you're going to have to travel alone, and not necessarily just traveling alone, but it's an understanding that you're going to have to come to alone, your love of self. So Power One, I hope that resonates with you, and just, take the message, get some time to yourself, listen to music, like strengthen your um, remembrance of who you are, of who you really are. Get back to your core. All right. Thank you, Power One. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose Pal 2, you chose this brachiated jasper stone. So let's get into your animal spirit guides oracle card. The message that we're asking spirit is, what message do you need to know, do you need to embrace along your self-love journey? So this here is the zebra, and it says, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. For me, this message is pretty much saying that you may hold back on showing who you actually are, for fear of maybe being judged, or fear of others not connecting with you, or others not, really showing you the love, I guess, that you're looking for. And pretty much spirit is saying, like, you're already loved. Like, we got you. You already loved. Like, be who you are. Don't worry about anything else. Be who you are. And let go of that fear. Let go of that fear and be, the person that you desire to be. Okay. This Let's pull. I have some romance oracle cards. So let's just kind of see, since we're talking about love, what kind of see, let's see, what message should you embrace about self-love from these romance cards? All right, Spirit. Message for Pal 2. Self love for Pal 2. What message should they embrace? No particular card is falling out. I'm going to pull one in a minute. But I keep thinking about this zebra. This letting go of fear. Like maybe you know how the zebra is like black and white. Maybe you're trying to fit in like two different groups. Like you don't know exactly, where you want to be, or you just, shape shifting. Um, but okay, this message right here from Spirit says attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so Spirit is just pretty much saying like be with yourself, be present, be present, like enjoy the moments, enjoy where you are at this moment. So not necessarily focusing on where your journey is going to take you, but essentially embracing who you are now at this very moment, the person that you are. Like release fear about who you are because you're beautiful right now. Like, yes, you're on your journey. Yes, you know, we can always improve. This journey is never ending, but embrace the present. Embrace the present. I'm gonna turn the card this way and then let's just get some clarifiers. Spirit, just kind of clarify this message for Pal 2 on their self-love journey. Five of Wands. Don't worry about the competition. You're not in competition with anyone else. You're not in competition with anyone else. Remove any conflict that you may have with yourself as well. Any messages that you're telling yourself that aren't in alignment to the path that you're going, that aren't in alignment with you being an awesome being in this present moment. Get rid of those. Get rid of those messages. Change your desire to compete with other people and change your desire to, compete with yourself. Maybe you feel like you were a particular person at another stage in life. Don't worry about who you were. Worry about who you are right now and that you're the best person that you need to be. This message right here, Two of Swords, is just kind of going back to explaining there is some type of inner conflict that you're going through at this moment. And it's no need for all that. Like, remove the blinders about who you think you are. Like, you're awesome. It's like it's kind of like I'm getting the sense that you are torn, or you have like two different views about yourself that aren't in alignment with each other. So it's like you have this one side of you that's saying, you're this negative person, or you're not this person that you want to be, or you're not this person that you're kind of portraying. And then you have this other side that's like, you are everything. You are all love, and you're really embracing that. It's just kind of like Spirit wants you to know to get clear on the messages that you're telling yourself. This might not even have anything to do with anybody else. It seems like this is an internal battle with yourself that you need to clear up. Clear up. Just start feeding yourself positivity, positive messages, and understand that you in this present moment are worthy. You're already worthy. It's not like you have to get to a certain point. You're already worthy of all the love that you can give yourself, that others can give you. You're worthy of all of it already. So let's get a final message from Spirit about your self love journey. How to self love journey. Okay, we'll take these. Okay, so we have discipline here. It says exert authority, define. It's time to take the bull by the horns, create a strategy, and mobilize forces. So if there's anything that you don't like about yourself, it's time to just kind of like clear it up, like remove it so you no longer have this struggle. So maybe you're doubting yourself because you feel like you don't have the discipline that you need to, get to whatever phase in life or to achieve whatever goal that you feel like that you should be achieving. Like just take steps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like take action to actually remove this part of yourself that, that you don't like or that you feel like is not in alignment with you. Just remove it, clear it up. uh right here, limitations, talking about self-discipline, practice, self-respect, introspection, ritual. It says cultivate patience, build up energy, and maturity. Once again, we have that discipline in there. So it looks like, like it's all on you. It's all on you. It's just a matter of taking these steps, like kind of sitting with yourself, being clear. So maybe you need to write down the things that don't like, or the things that you feel like are in opposition to where you want to go, or where you see your highest self, being. Like just write those things down, get rid of them. Maybe you want to write them down and burn them and release it. But just kind of get rid of those thoughts about yourself and just start putting in work towards, or putting more energy and more effort and more thoughts towards the positive parts of yourself. Put more effort and more thoughts towards the things that you love about yourself so you can remove this conflict that you have, which, conflict is this final card, which is just talking about, um, it says will to power, hostility, jealousy, stubbornness, aggression, fear, competitiveness, and controversy. So, once again, we have removing this fear. We have this competition here, like clearing up this competition, and you're in competition with yourself. Either you're in competition with yourself or you feel like other people, you're in competition with other people. So you have this fear, I guess, feeling like you don't measure up, but it's not true. Don't buy into that. It's not true. All that you want to be, you can be. You already are. It's just it's in your mind. It's in your mind what you and what you tell yourself that you need to resolve. Okay, so that is the message for pal 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading about your messages about your journey of self-love. Thank you, pal 2. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome back, Pal 3. If you chose Pal 3, you chose the Rhodonite stone here. And we have a message here from the Animal Spirit Guides cards. This message is pretty much what Spirit wants to tell you, what Spirit wants you to know and embrace about your self-love journey. So, let's see, this message here is the spirit animal is the dog, and it says Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So you may be a people pleaser, and Spirit wants you to stop doing that. Like, stop worrying about what other people think and what other people want from you, and get back to what you want for yourself. So too many masters is pretty much like, you're allowing other people's thoughts, other people's perceptions to control you. Too many other people, whether it's a job, whether it's an actual person, um, a particular culture or anything like that. But it's just is allowing too many things outside of yourself to control how you feel about your own self. So let's get a message. Here are some romance oracle cards since we're talking about, love, even though it's self love. Let's see what spirit wants you to know from these romance oracle cards. Message for pile 3 on self love. Self love message. Oh, you guys got two. We're going to go with these two. Okay. So one says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. The time has come to clear your energy. So, since we're talking about self love, now this could be an actual ex, but I think it's also going in line with clearing your energy from other people's thoughts of you, clearing your energy on what, someone, there may be, one particular person that has just kind of like made you change yourself to the point where you don't even recognize who you are right now, and like you're not doing things, like your actions are in alignment with who you truly are, so you kind of lost yourself in the mix. So it's just pretty much saying like the time has come for you to clear your energy, remove that energy from you, um and get back to who you are and what you want. Speaking of getting back to who you are and what you want, this second card is saying passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So start back thinking about the things that brought you joy, the things that you were passionate about. Jump back into them. Jump back into them, because right now you're kind of being controlled by everything else. Like, who everyone that's around you, and what they want for you and what they expect for you. You're kind of allowing that to control like how you feel about yourself, and it's probably like getting you down, and you're maybe on this journey where you're trying to, kind of find yourself again and find what you enjoy, but just kind of like go back to the basics, even if you have to think about childhood, the things that, made you smile back then, or even like, a year ago or 5 years ago. Just think about, maybe take some time to think about what truly makes you happy, what truly puts a smile on your face, and try to do that thing. Okay, so let's just kind of get some clarifier cards from Spirit. Spirit, let's get some cards to clarify this message for Pal 3 about their self love journey. Okay, this one came out um, King of Pentacles. So trust that you are, I want to say rich. Like the word that's coming to me is rich. That you are rich and abundant yourself. That you already have like, everything that you need. Um this king here has like, you see like the grass is green, and things are sprouting around. So trust that you have what you need, and you've kind of been like giving yourself to others, because the king, is also like, um the king of pentacles is like one who, you know has a lot and also gives, and like maybe donates their time or energy and things like that. But so for you, it's just kind of like, trust that you have that, and maybe you want to give to others, but get back to giving to others out of, like, what you have an abundance of, like what you have a passion for. So, I'm just going, this may not apply to you in particular, who's watching this, but say you have a passion for, um writing poetry or something like that. Like, this may be a time for you to get back to writing, and then just kind of like share your writing with others, like share it and be, inspirational. Like, that may be what will make you feel good. That may be what will allow you to find the passion um that you desire again. Let's just get one more card here. Another clarifier. More card for Power 3, please, Spirit. Okay. This one right here is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so still Pentacles. There's some type of new opportunity coming your way. Like, find something new. Like this right here, this whole release your ex and finding passion. Like, it's time to jump into something new. Something that you maybe used to enjoy and haven't been doing it, but find something new, and that's gonna like really move you along your journey of self-love. That's really going to push you to see, like, man, I really enjoy this. Man, I'm really talented in this area. Like, start up. It's time to start up a new project. Like, get into some new energy. Release this. Even if this is, a job or something. Like, maybe you need to go out, and start doing some entrepreneur stuff or whatever on your own, but just jump into some new project, and that's going to help you with um finding your passion, finding your love for yourself again, because where you are currently is not bringing you that the happiness that you're desiring. So it's time for some new energy to kind of come your way. So let's get like a final message for spirit with these oracle cards. Message for Power 3. Message for Power 3 on their self-love journey, spirit. Oh, no, it's not too many. This is 3. Okay. So this first card is Darkening of the Light. It says maintain a low profile, look inward first, caution and moderation, difficulties, self-protection, and subdue your brilliance. I feel like this is talking about like the energy that you have been in. Like, you have been not shining to your fullest, not showing all that you are capable of, because you're worried about doing for other people or doing these things that other people are desiring you to do. So it's time to break out of that. It's time for you to shine again. Look, shine again with this sun, with this new energy. Okay, is the next one is gathering together. Talks about massing, converging, unifying, assembling, combining forces. The sum is greater than the parts. So it looks like there may be a group, like, connect with someone else along your journey. Like, connect with a group of individuals that have like the same interests that you have. Get back to finding your passion and connect with others that have that same passion, and walk this journey with them, or they will help you along your, because this journey is personal. It's your personal journey. But it's okay to have others like support you along this way. So it looks like it's like finding others that you have actual common interests with, and not that you're like worrying about what they think and pleasing them. Like find a group of people that are on the same, like-minded and on the same um wavelength as you, um and seek them, find your community. Okay, and then this last card is approach. It says advancing, a warm reception, prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and arrival. You see how that red carpet is laid out for you? And it's like once you walk up that red carpet and through that threshold, you stepping into a field of flowers and all types of abundance. So it's pretty much like just start this journey, this start along this path of releasing these masters, or releasing this ex, like releasing these things that you are currently trying to please, and get back to pleasing yourself. um and you'll see like your load get lighter, you'll see it become easier, you'll see like, and people will also start to notice as well. They'll start to notice that, hey, she or he, whoever is listening, she, he, they, they are actually making steps. Like I can see their lights coming back, so just do this. The red carpet is being laid out for you. So just, find where it starts and walk that trail. Okay? So release some of these outside influences. Stop trying to please others and get back to pleasing yourself. All right. That's your message, pal. Three. Thank you for coming and enjoy.